Willful ignorance. It's a dangerous time to be willfully ignorant. I'm going to use Prairie Princess 5 as an example, and I hope, Princess, I will invite you to watch this video. I don't think you ever do, but you're a classic example of willful ignorance. Now, it's not derogatory to say someone is ignorant of something. It just means you don't know, you're not informed. I don't know much about the breeding habits of capybaras, the world's largest rodent, I believe they are, down in South America there. I have no idea. I'm totally, willfully ignorant of the courting rituals of the capybara. But to be willfully ignorant of the World Economic Forum and their agendas, that is dangerous. Dangerous. Let me stress that. They state their agendas. They have the Board of Trustees and the Foundation Board, which, if you go to the website, it says there that, I'll use the Board of Trustees solely as an example, that's where they set their agendas, project their timelines, and work towards furthering and attaining their agendas. They're not a harmless capitalist think tank, okay? They don't get together in Davos to make handshake business deals. They have Zoom, okay? Wow. Anyways, to be ignorant of what they're up to is very dangerous. Now, Princess, in your comment, you said something about the WEF in Canada for 9 years. Now, they've been here a little longer than that. The WEF has been around a lot longer than 9 years. Can you not do some research instead of just being lost in your ABC? I mean, that conservative derangement syndrome. Just put that aside, Princess, and look at some geopolitics. You said, and again I'm saying, Princess, you said, show me a bill that, she made a response video. Show me a bill that the WEF's put forward, because that's how countries run. They make bills. It's a little more complex than that. Let's look at Europe first. Ursula von der Leyen heads the EU Commission, European Union Commission. And if you dig into it, you'll see that all of the EU member countries have big-time problems with mass migration numbers, because part of being a member country of the EU, they're accountable to the EU to bring in X number of migrants every year. There's a complex formula based on population, economics, blah, blah, blah. The details I won't get into here. And if they don't bring them in, they pay a per head penalty in cash. So someone like France, is it more expensive to pay the fine for not letting them in, or is it more expensive, less expensive to let them in? Most of the population doesn't know this program is in play. It was wenned in with all of the obligations that the EU member countries have to remain in the EU. Does that make sense, Princess? They did not draft a bill. Can you get your head around this? Please try. If we go to Canada, Princess, Trudeau graduated the Young Global Leaders Program, class of 2005. Chrystia Freeland, our Deputy Prime Minister, I'm sure you've heard of her, she sits on the Board of Trustees. Sean Fraser, you delight in him. You'd love to see him as Prime Minister. Well, I just did a video about him. 29 of 39 cabinet ministers. 12 of 15 Senate appointees by Justin Trudeau. I've done videos. Chrystia Freeland, her whole staff, are like immediate staff, are WEF members. Jagmeet Singh, he supports the Liberal government. He's a Young Global Leaders graduate. Although you think the Liberal government's good because it's been sown in your head by the psych department that the IDU is bad, but you don't know anything about the IDU. You know less even than what you know about the WEF. Princess, you've got to stop being willfully ignorant, okay? The WEF are the bad guys. and I asked you, show me where the IDU is in comparison to the WEF. You brought up some silly chart that shows all of the countries that have political parties or politicians who are part of the IDU. Where do they hold their annual meeting, Princess? How much money do they have compared to the WEF? How many members in positions of power? The Western nations, other than currently the Netherlands and Italy, and there's a couple other European countries, they're all led by WEF members, not by IDU members, Princess. It's a bad and very dangerous time to be willfully ignorant, squandering your research resources and babbling about conservative premiers. You're in kindergarten. Wake up.